A lot of pace with these two teams, Doris. You were the primary ball handler when you played. What was your style?
Well, I think, the style that players want to play in, Kevin, are the fast-paced, open-floor styles, which really allows you to showcase, number one, if you're a skilled basketball player. Number two, do you have great athleticism? Is speed your best attribute? To me, a free-flowing, fast-paced, sort of read and react system is the absolute ideal style.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Walker against Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Hayward after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. There's Walker with the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Foremost on his mind, slowing down none other than Kemba Walker, who is in his prime a superstar, able to dominate games single-handedly. Kevin, he is one of the best closers in the league.
Thank you, David. And it's Brown missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Van Vliet. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Walker finds Tice. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 5.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Siakam up top, guarded by Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Rebound Boston. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Walker against Lowry. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Van Vliet. And he makes that one. He's got 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Walker kicks to Brown. 3-pointer, Hayward. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, it's an area that Gordon Hayward has come a long way in. That textbook form when he sets up from range is the thing of beauty.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Ibaka outside. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound. That's tipped.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
And he makes the first.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star, and guys, he's not done growing yet.
So he gets them both. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
So fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams, what these individual players could be like. First one falls for him.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And Brown drops them both. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Siakam passes to Ibaka. Back to Siakam. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And it's all evened up. Walker's got 9.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Siakam against Tatum. Siakam misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Boston. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and again Boston with the triple.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
Outside Lowry. To end the run. Great D that time from Tatum.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Raptors trail by 8. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And it seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Yeah, you know, I didn't sense any urgency on their part. They did just enough to win, but I don't think they can come away feeling great about the way they did it.
Let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Tatum against Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. Outside Lowry. And again, Toronto no luck. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 19-6 run. Walker's shot is off. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Anunoby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hayward with some nice D. Right side to Walker. Shoots over Van Vliet. Walker's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Brown outside.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Van Vliet, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Toronto. And so here's Toronto. It's a 10-point game. Here's Lowry, the feed to Ibaka. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
Lowry against Walker. Tatum passes to Tice. Outside, Walker. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Count it. Good. Walker's got 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 10. Outside Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 7 points in the game.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Here's Walker. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Gasol. He's covered by Brown. Right block shot. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Good. Nice job down low.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Brown feeling out a bit. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tice. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team or the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
you looking at some numbers here for Hayward. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. And there's the pass to Anunoby. From downtown, it's rebounded by Tice.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he may not have the physical tools that some other players have, but Kyle Lowry is physical, he's imposing his will, and he will take some contact.
And the first one drops. 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Shot's good by Walker.
And that is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Pass to Van Vliet. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Rebound, Boston. Tice has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hayward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
And Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also on the dribble drive. Boy, when he's right, he is tough to stop.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
Boy, I'll never forget how close Gordon Hayward came to creating one of the seminal moments in college hoops history, nearly winning the national championship with a half-court shot at the buzzer. But alas, Butler falls just short.
Hayward hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Raptors trail by 14. Outside Lowry. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Walker goes in. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lowry for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smart against Ibaka. Smart passes to Tice. Outside, Smart. Now here's Hayward. He's tightly guarded. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Lowry for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set. Now it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
My defense toughness, my experience playing with those two guys, one of the best in the game right now, and then helping those two here, and with my experience, what I learned, I think I can help the team a lot. Energy and both hands on the floor.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown and Hayward, the duo at forward. And it's Cantor in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Powell after Gordon Hayward's miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
First free throw is good. Of course, you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get. Well, the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to set it, correct?
Exactly right.
Now Powell, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. It's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Powell against Hayward. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Brown and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside, Smart. Pass to Hayward. Shoots from the elbow, and the jumper is good. Hayward's got 13 points.
This is one of Hayward's go-to shots. Phenomenal at getting the space he needs.
Lowry inside the line and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. Here's Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Celtics have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And so Walker nails both of them. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Siakam. And the shot goes in.
Well, Pascal Siakam has such soft touch, and he uses his length to his advantage on the inside there.
The pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. For Boston, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Raptors. 17-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the basket by Lowry.
I tell you, this guy combines crafty moves and an effective shot to attack defenses. Kyle Lowry cooking.
Here's Walker. And Gasol sends it back. And they get it back. Cantor's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, Greg, coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Now here's Powell. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. And he gets the bucket.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
Now here is Davis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Powell down low. Brown on him. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Count it.
And Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Now here's Davis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. A shot by Lowry, no good.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Wanamaker, the pass to Brown. Smart dishes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just his first attempt. And it's Davis missing. Boston leading by 12. Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Tries again. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got his first bucket of the night.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. And his Cantor, that is a strength of his game.
Davis, the pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. And the Raptors miss again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Siakam up top. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. The shot by Powell, no good.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Siakam following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Siakam against Cantor, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Raptors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Davis. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Tatum on the wing. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Raptors trail by 14. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him. Boston on D. 17 points was their biggest margin. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Lowry for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Cantor. That one a little long.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Marc doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
The Raptors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if only they could get to the line every trip down the floor. They've been nearly flawless on their free throws here in the second quarter.
Now here's Williams. Here's Tatum. They can't stop the run with that one. Raptors trail by 9. There's Hollis Jefferson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, I don't think you can allow Rondé Hollis Jefferson to get into the lane. You're asking for trouble. This guy's a spectacular athlete.
Cantor kicks to Williams. Over Siakam. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hollis Jefferson, and it's to them. Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. Over Lowry. Wanamaker misses. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 7. Here's Wanamaker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Lowry. It's Powell on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Powell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams comes in for Enes Kanter, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Williams. The Raptors also with a sub. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Here's Wanamaker. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. He dishes it to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Wanamaker misses.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Tatum with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Siakam left side, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Here's Wanamaker. 1:43 left now here in the second. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Boston getting another chance here. Basket counts. Hayward's got 4 this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Lowry. The 11-footer, Ibaka. Wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. The Celtics with the lead. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Down low. Double clutches. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
It's his first trip to the line.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
Kemba Walker is checked in for the Celtics. Raptors also changing it up. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:02 left to play here in the half. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Brown against Powell. Shoots over Brown. Some solid defense from Brown.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Brown throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Now here's Powell. 10 points for him. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Lock at 6. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Brown. A finish. And Brown throws it down.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
And Vliet with the bounce pass. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. Shoots over Brown, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
I'm happy for Kemba Walker. I really am. You know, we've all seen the work he's put in. We knew coming out of college he had the heart of a champion. Now he has the complete game of a champion.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, it's never easy to play on the road, and the score reflects that. Just doesn't seem like they're well prepared for this matchup. Every time they tried to make a run, they got derailed. I think to refocus their efforts in the second half, they're going to need to play with a lot more determination for a chance to win this.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Celtics leading by 8. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Here's Siakam. Bucket is good. Siakam's got 11 points.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lowry against Brown. Some room here for Ibaka, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, Serge Ibaka added this aspect to the game. Came in as a shot blocker, but worked so hard to become an offensive threat.
Walker finds Tice. Tatum with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
The Raptors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
One shot.
Well, the 24th pick back in the 2006 NBA draft. Who knew Kyle Lowry would develop into a perennial all-star? What an impressive career.
Now, here's Walker. 21 points in the game over Lowry. And that one hits back iron. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Yep, that one goes. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred Van Vliet. Never the most heralded player, Doris. You know, he says he bet on himself, and it's worked.
No doubt. Van Vliet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred Van Vliet will deliver.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You take a look at the Raptors. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, there's Boston, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And you know, for the Celtics, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
It's deflected. Now Walker, some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. The dish to Hayward. Tice with the ball. The pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open, just comes up empty.
So it's Toronto now after Jaylen Brown's miss. Siakam finds Ibaka. Here's on an open, guarded by Tatum. Here's on an open. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the Raptors miss again. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Brown, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here's Lowry. He's got 20. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Van Fleet. 5 to shoot. Over Walker. And the Raptors miss again. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 17 points was their biggest margin. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Celtics leading by 6. Now here's Walker. He's got 23. Pass to Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Siakam. Rebound Boston. Hayward's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Walker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Davis is checked in for the Raptors. Raptors trail by 11. Siakam looking around. And Siakam throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Pascal Siakam? So tough to corral when he's going on the dribble drive.
Walker the pass to Kanter. And Tatum out top the key. Walker against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tatum. No good on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Can he keep it going? Lowry can't get it to go.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Smart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Kev, this is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
First trip to the line for him here.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And that one falls for Smart.
And you know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And so Smart nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside, Davis. Inside, it's stolen by Kanter. Outside, Smart. Pass to Hayward. Shoots from the corner. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside, Anunoby. Siakam trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Anunoby. Lowry against Walker. it up and in off the pretty assist. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Toronto with the ball. Outside Lowry. To the middle. Releases. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. They have a 9-point lead. Outside Tatum. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And that one drops. Siakam's got 17.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Walker, and he has 28 points for the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Free throw drops for Hayward. Raptors trail by 10. Outside Lowry. The pass to Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cantor's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smart on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight. Lowry against Walker. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Walker, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Walker against Lowry. Takes a 3. Hayward grabs the board.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Step back shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics leading by 12. Here's Hayward. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Boy, Kev, you love the intensity with which Gordon Hayward plays. He will not give in to the defense on the drive. Wow.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them. Down low. Up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
Inside. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Kyle Lowry. Boston shooting at 51%. Really solid. Walker dishes to Hayward. The 11-footer. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Davis looking for an opening. Ibaka finds Siakam. And it's blocked. 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Tatum's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Walker against Lowry. Walker the pass to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Celtics leading by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Smart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Smart's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Siakam with it. He's got 17. On deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now here is Ibaka. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Tatum kicks to Smart. Dishes to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Passes to Ibaka. Kicks it to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it up. And again, no good by Toronto.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight. That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the paint. Here's Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Raptors trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bounce pass from Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. Great D that time from Tatum.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And the Raptors with the ball. After Gordon Hayward's 3-pointer, they didn't go. To the inside. Smart dishes to Williams. Smart passes to Hayward. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Hayward again missing. Raptors trail by 16. Inside. Anunoby. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And Toronto also making a switch. Gasol's checked in. Hayward hits them both. Raptors trail by 18. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Gasol. Over Williams. Second shot opportunity. It's Gasol missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Now here's Van Vliet. Defended by Hayward. No good from Gasol. Celtics leading by 18. Down low. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
That free throw, no good.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 19. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brown against Powell. 4 on the clock. Over to the wing. Gasol wide open. He fires. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Here's Gasol following the bucket by the Celtics. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Gasol. Again, the miss by Gasol.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Raptors call time here. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Green comes in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Then for the Raptors, Boucher is checked in. And Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's McCall. Thomas gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Wanamaker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Green. Good on both. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Boston. Edwards comes in for Kemba Walker. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Boston now. They're on a 15-6 run. It'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Ojeleye. And it's Kemba Walker in for Edwards. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Stanley Johnson. Hayward outside. Locked loose. Here's Hollis Jefferson to the middle, outside for Lowry. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. VanVleet on the 3 off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Pass to Tice. Here's Wanamaker. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tatum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Here's Van Vliet. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Walker against Lowry. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot's good.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. There's the pass to Tice. He kicks it to Walker. He lobs it up. Tice, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Passes it to Tatum. Of course, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner 3, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Brown, he's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Toronto on defense. Walker the pass to Tice. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Walker against Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Ibaka outside. Connects from three-point range.
Nice to see that Ibaka has added the three-point shot to his arsenal. You have now got to get a hand up on him when he's beyond the arc.
Now here's Walker. Over Lowry. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Now Tice, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tatum. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Lowry up top, and so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And